Hello everyone and welcome back to Stars End. I'm your host 2005 Guy Bro 2 doing the tutorial season or series for the game. So I hope that guys enjoyed the first one. The first one covered basic survival. Today we're going to cover building within the game. We're going to start off with the one that's recommended in the player guidance, which is the shack. Then we're going to gradually move on to building our own base, as it were. Let's hope that that we do it before it turns nighttime, although I think it's going to turn nighttime pretty soon. Looks like we still have mechs floating in the air up there. Okay, so the mechs still need to be sorted out. That said, in the last episode we did have a little spot of griefing where somebody decided to grief us. Where we refrained from griefing another player. A player decided to grief us anyway. So we were crafting up some water, and they lifted up our campfire from underneath our nose. Now this is online solo, so this is solo play on a server. We're hoping that the offline solo will be up soon because that will stop all these bloody problems. I was hoping that the offline solo would have been out about a month ago, but it's still under construction. Basically, they want to get it completely right, and they want to get some missions in there before they release it. Otherwise, it will just be too boring to play. So with that said, I'm going to leave you guys here with the intro, and then we can get straight into the game itself. Okay, so hope that you guys enjoy the series so far. If you do, please leave a like, and if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon and select all so that you get notified when the next video or live stream goes up. So, with that said, pardon me, I've got a little bit of a gas issue at the moment. It's probably because of all the Pepsi I keep drinking. I know it's really, really bad for you. But at the moment, there's not really much else that's really drinkable out there. A lot of companies have been substituting the sugar with stuff like dextrose or aspartame, all these horrible toxic chemicals that you really don't have in your body. The reason why I say it's toxic is because, for example, the aspartame is a beta blocker. It's really bad for you. It's far, far worse than sugar. But that's let's say not part of the game. So let's just continue with the game. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to create some concrete. So we need to get some more rock. We're going to need to get quite a lot of rock because we need a lot of concrete. Now, I'm not going to build with concrete because it just takes too long to get those resources. I'm going to actually just build with wood instead. But what we want to do is we want to put down a concrete base. The reason why we want to put down a concrete base is so that we can avoid having the grass come through our buildings. So that's why we want to get a little bit concrete. We also need to have concrete to put down the makeshift claim. So if we go into crafting and we go to, oh yeah, it is under survival. We have something called a makeshift claim. It requires scrap metal, 4 concrete, and 4 tarphite. We'll be going through the tarphite as soon as possible as well. We're getting into that territory where we're going to wind up overweight. So let's also turn that into something useful too. Now, I don't want to be crafting and then just jump on the horse, because this horrible noise will continue all the way through it, even when it stops crafting. Now, the only way to stop that noise, if you are on a horse and it's just giving the noise and you're not crafting, is basically to do some more crafting or eat something or drink something, have your character do something, and that noise will stop. So we want the cacti every time we see them, because that cacti will also give us a couple of useful items. So if we do those, I think I made it so that it only uses 2 now. So if we go to crafting again, let's convert those. We want to go to component, then salvo, and then if you look here, you've got the 2. You've got cacti requires 2. We've got 2 cacti, and now we can craft 1 salvo. At least I think we get 1 back. Oh no, we get 2 back. So if we now go back to survival, we can make one of these blue medicated bandages. Now these ones are really good because, for example, if you get injured and you use, let's say, a dirty gauze, it will only do this tiny fraction of your health. It will also stop you from bleeding. If you use one of these bandages, it will give you roughly about that much worth of health back. But if you use that one, it will give you that much health back, roughly about half of your health. So I highly recommend making these ones when you can. So let's make one. So what it does is it uses one of these bandages and adds the salvo. So let's say the cost of the normal bandage is 26. The salvo is only worth 16, but you multiply it by 2. And then you basically get a total of 94 credits back. If you, well, you don't get the full 94 back, but you get a percentage back depending on who you trade it to. But if you don't want to use it for trading and you actually want to use it for health, I highly recommend making them, because they will get you through a lot of problems. Okay, with the horse. The horse is over there. Okay, so we need to get quite a lot of scrap, we need to get some tarphite, and we need to get a lot of rock. So let's head towards the tarphite mine. That's going to be that pinky sign right over there. So let's quickly head in that direction. Whew. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the cold in here. I've got a heater right next to me, and even though I've got a heater right next to me, and I'm literally no more than half a meter from my my left side, I feel like I'm freezing in here. The temperature outside is -4. Temperature inside downstairs is -3. And because of the heater right next to me, it's supposed to be 23 degrees in here, but I feel like I'm half frozen at the moment, or at least I'm half comfortable and half frozen. So I might want to put the heater on the other side, but if I do that, I can expect some issues, maybe even a fire. So I don't really want to do that. Now this is the best place to go if you want to do some trading. For example, if you want to buy some stuff, you've got some hats over here. You've got camping supplies over there. If you want to change your hairstyle, you've got that shop right there. If you need any fuel for your ships or your vehicles, well, you've got a fuel station right there. There's another fuel station a bit basically where we just came from. If you want some food, there's a restaurant over here. But if you want the best trader within the game, it will be this one right here. But there are still only a handful of things that they'll be able to take. If you want to sell in clothing, there's a fashion shop here. If you've got hard liquor and you want to get rid of it, you just don't want to use it, just sell it straight to the liquor store. If you need electronics, or if you want to sell some electronic stuff in, there's a hardware shop right there. And I'm not sure what that one is. I think that's if you want to change what your character looks like. This one, I think this one's like a plastic surgeon. There are still issues within the game, like this bit over here where you've got the floating corner on the building, and if you open up the door, there's no floor in there. That's because it's not so easy to actually fix this one. To fix this problem, there's a lot of math involved. You would have thought that would be a case of just pick up the building through the Unity engine and plonk it down, but unfortunately that's not the case. If that were the case, I would have done it myself, but because it requires a lot of math, yeah, I'm going to leave that for the programmer. It's not really my field of expertise, I'm afraid. Okay, so let's go to the mine. Good. So the mine is in that direction, because we need all that tarphite. We also need a lot of stone, so every time we come across a rock, we're going to unfortunately have to stop and quickly grab it. We also need some scrap metal, so there's some scrap metal there, and there's some scrap metal over there. So we'll definitely hit those up as well soon. Oh, I see some salt. Let's quickly grab that. Basically, salt will be needed not only for food, but also for the next couple bits of the tutorial. One of which I've already got uploaded already, which is the plastics. So let's quickly grab our pickaxe and grab this salt. Salt, hitting up the salt also gives you the flintstone. So if you need some flintstones, I highly recommend hitting up every salt pile that you find. Oh, it's getting cold. If I had to guess, it dropped another 2 degrees outside. There we go. No, where's the horse gone? Have a hard time finding the horse sometimes, even when it's right next to me. Okay. Let's go straight this way. Oh, I hit the space too late, and for some reason it still didn't jump. There we go. Come on, jump it. Doesn't always want to jump. There we go. So just taking a small shortcut. We should have a trawler walking right here. Let's quickly grab it. For some reason it sounds like it's right there, even though it's actually right in front of us over here. So let's get the boat. I will not use hand against one of these freaking creatures. Okay. Let's grab this grab while we're here. Now, when it comes to the Tarphite mine, if you want to mine out the whole thing, so all the Tarphite and the iron, it will take exactly 20 minutes and 2 pickaxes. So let's quickly hit this one up, grab the scrap metal, and I shall see you guys once this one's finished. Okay, so let's continue. So there's a couple of things going on at the moment, and I don't think it's related to some of the griefing that we had in the previous episodes, as well as some of the griefing that I cut out of the previous episodes. But there was somebody that was wronged, did not get an apology, and associates of that person is griefing the game at the moment on purpose. Now I would say just have that person ask the offending person for a much needed apology, and just be done with it. Just let everyone get on where the lies, and let the devs and myself try and finish the game, try and fix the game, try and get the game working properly. There we go. So we finally got all the bits and pieces there. Okay, so hopefully we've got enough now. So we've got 252 tower fight. We have 248 iron. We need to get more rock. So I'll have to quickly do that too. Let's quickly have another one of those. We're running out of food. Okay, so I'm just going to hit up as much rock as possible, and I shall see you guys in just a moment. There should be some rocks right here as well. There we go, there's some rock here. So just grab some rock and some, that's not rock, that's iron. There's some rock over there. I think, is that a rock? No, it's a bare patch, a ball patch. Iron. Sorry, I mean rock. Rock, supposed to be a rock here, supposed to be a rock over there. So I'm just going to hit up all these rocks, and I shall see you guys once we've got enough rock for enough concrete. And then we can start building. Of course, we need to chop down quite a lot of trees, get a lot of wood. Okay, I think we have enough stuff for the moment at least. So let's quickly head back over there. So this is going to take a little while to turn all that rock into concrete and all of that tarphite into tarphite. Oh, all that ore into tarphite, and then all the iron into iron as well. Got some more wood, so also made some planks already. We are going to have to make a furnace soon as well. We've got a fair amount of flint, iron, and everything else, so let's get crafting. The flint, we're just going to keep it so that we can sell it in. Might have to make some more wood arrows because, let's just face it, we ran into a couple of bears. And one of the bears decided to spawn it back really quickly. And looking at the stats over here, let's also use our last hearty stew and do a little bit of crafting. Concrete, 84 of those. Okay, I think we'll hold off on that for the moment because I don't think we'll be very happy for very long. So I'm going to keep this open so that if we have to cancel it, we can. But we have to keep an eye on these two right here, these two stats, food and water. So I shall be right back once this water's finished crafting. Whew, that took a while. Okay, so we still have some water left, but let's take another one just in case. Okay, so we're out of hearty stews, so we are going to have to cook up some more hearty stews, cook up some more meat. Need to get some water, so I think what we might do is we might build by the water side. That way we've always got some water to hand. So let's get started on that lot. So let's grab the horse again. Now, oh, honey, you can loot up those blue boxes over there, but you can get a bounty on your head if you do that. And if you get a bounty, you can wind up being targeted by the mechs. Another thing that we probably want to do is, why the hell is he floating? What the frick? Okay, that was a bit weird. He just floated off. I was going to say, another thing that we might want to do is take him out, grab his clothes and everything else, but he decided to just float off into space. So yeah, that was a bit weird. So the loot that he's got over here can be quite good loot, but it also runs the risk of, well, giving you a bounty. Okay, so let's head off towards the lake, the river, the pond, big pond over there, and put down a building. Now, one thing to note is when you're on the solo, the towers over there that resemble water towers, at least in the UK, they resemble water towers. They're currently turned off, and that's because there is absolutely no point having a PvP area in a solo world. That said, there is a mech here, so whatever you do, if you come here on horseback or in a vehicle, do not get off the horse, do not exit the vehicle. That mech is instantly hostile. It doesn't matter if you've got bounty or not. Okay, so you've got some pardon me, that's some sulfur right there. We've got some iron here. We've got some stone there. What I'd rather have is some salt very close by. Ah, there's some salt over there, but that's not close to the water. That's the downside. Oh, that's great. Let's just build right here. So this should be all right. The only problem is that the grass here is very high. So we want to put down a platform so that we don't have the grass in our base. So what we want to do is we want to quickly craft up a concrete tile or a dirt tile. It doesn't matter which one. The dirt tile is half the price of a concrete tile, but we should have enough concrete to cover all of it. So what we want to do is we want to create a makeshift claim first. Actually, what I want to do first is I want to quickly make a new pickaxe. So we destroyed our pickaxe again. So let's make let's make a makeshift claim. We could do a couple of wood boxes as well, but actually let's do a couple of wood boxes as well. Two. Okay, and then what we also want to do is we want to go to building, and we want to create a concrete tile. That requires 12 concrete. Luckily enough, we have more than enough. So we've got that one. Another thing, at some point, what we're going to want to do is craft up a landing pad. Judging by this, we do have enough stuff to make one, but for some reason it's greyed out. So not sure why that's greyed out. Oh no, wait a minute. No, that's it. We've got one bar, but for some reason the numbers here are fluctuating, so that explains that one. Okay, so next up we want to go to tools, and we want to create a furnace and a workbench. So let's do a workbench first. We might as well do the furnace as well, because we can still craft that. And because this is the online solo, crews are still required. So next up we're going to want to create a crew, because otherwise we can't place down our claim. So I'll be going for the testing crew. And that's not used by anyone, so that's good. Now, if you're on a multiplayer server, the whole setup for a crew makes a little bit more sense. It does not make any sense on the on solo, but because this is the online solo, it's still required. The offline solo, I suspect that this will not be a thing at all, which is good. But if you're on a multiplayer server, you can have up to 15 members in your crew. Just be warned, crew members, if items like bases or vehicles ships, anything like that set to crew, all of the crew members can hijack those vehicles. So just be warned, you might want to set your vehicles to private. Now, to set your vehicles to private, what you want to do is you want to enter the vehicle, or in my case, I want to get on top of the horse, hit page down, and now you can set it to unlock. It's currently set to crew. You can set it to crew, or you can set it to personal. If you're on a multiplayer server, I highly recommend you set the vehicles to personal. Okay, so next up, what we want to do is we want to put down our makeshift claim. So don't really want to build in the water. I've done it once before. It's a bit jank, and let's just say there are some known issues, so don't really want to do that. So next up, we want to grab this tile, and we want to bring it up as high as we can. So that's let's go back in there. So we want to bring it up as high as we can, just so that it covers all that grass. Okay, it's still coming through a little bit, but a little bit is better. It's still better than all of it. And as you can see, we've buried our claim. Now the claims do expire after 30 days, so this might not be suitable for everyone, having it right on top of the claim. So you could put it next to it, or you could put it in front of it, behind it, whatever. I just would not recommend putting it right on top. Of course, being closest div, I can ghost down and I can do other things with it. But that said, I think all we have to do is just use the hammer on it. Worst case scenario, we pick up this block here and remove it again later. Also, our horse is buried. Can we move that? Yeah, good. Okay. If it was completely submerged, what we'd have to do is we'd have to go to info and then just hit this button here, and it would sell the horse. So if you have an issue like that and your vehicle disappears, or you've built over the vehicle, you don't want to muck about and pick up your building and stuff like that, you can just sell the horse and the vehicles and bits and pieces. Okay, so next thing that we want to do is put down our workbench. Can hear the mechs from way over here. It could also be maybe mechs in the sky or something, I don't know. There are quite a few bugs currently in the game that need to be ironed out. Let's also put down the furnace. For some reason, it always wants to put it in backwards. So let's just use the scroll wheel to rotate that the right way around. There we go. We can also put down our campfire so that we can cook. We do have enough concrete to make another tile, but I don't know if we can get it up to the same height without it spazzing out. The reason why I say that is because, well, it's probably just easier if I show you. So if we go back to building, and we do concrete tile. Now if we go close to this one, and also turn on the furnace, which we can't do until that's finished crafting. Okay, at the moment there is a bit of a lag bug because of all the crafting that we've done. Okay, so that should be on now, I think. And then if we go to our crafting menu from here, we can now access both that one and do all the crafting where necessary. So building we can do straight away. We don't have enough concrete to do all this stuff, so we can't really do that. Oh, the ceiling works now. There was an issue with the ceiling a little while ago. I fixed that one. And also, to be able to use that one, if you go to components, you'll see all the metal that we can craft. I believe we needed 6 of these, and that uses iron. So we've got 1 already. So let's make 5. Ooh, yeah. Problem with the audio. Let's go back to building now. How many other bits and pieces did we need? We need some more nails. Okay, so let's go to component again. And instead of making individual nails, let's just go for a bundle of nails because it gives us 24 nails for 16 scrap instead of 1 scrap per nail. So let's do that one. And we just want to create 1 bundle. Ooh, the audio. There's definitely an issue with the audio at the moment. Let's also... Did we really get 77? No. We've got 2 cacti. The number's going a bit weird on us again. Sorry, bear 1 sec, guys. I'm just going to craft something, record that separately, and say there's a problem with the audio. Okay, so we're running down on our water supply again, so let's quickly have something to drink. And let's see, we should have a towel now. There we go. Now, there are 2 problems. One is rotation. Trying to get this straight is going to be a real nightmare. Where is it? Ah, it's disappeared again. Place. There we go. Now let's try and get that. There we go. That is straight-ish. I say ish because when it comes to these things, it's damn near impossible to get them right. I think what we might want to do is be on the other side and hope that we can put it up a bit. The only problem is I can't see how high we have to be. Let's hope that that's high enough. Nope, not quite. It's not really centered either, which is a real problem if you've got OCD or anything similar to it. Let's see if we can guesstimate the right height. So first up, we have to get that straight again. Oh, looks like it's actually straight this time. Sweet. Okay. Let's go back over there again. And we want to be a bit away from it. Okay. Let's say about... Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Let's say it's about that high then. It's probably too high now. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, there's a problem. It's now... yeah, it's a little bit too high. But it's also covering everything that we've already put down, so that's not good. But yeah, as you can see, there is a problem when you try to put 2 of these down. So what we might want to do is just put down 1 down there. So that's we just walk down and then use it as a ramp for fishing or something. Where is it gone? Nice. So unfortunately, if we were to do that, it will end up going on top, and this, well, we just can't get any higher. Now we could try. Oh, it's gone too far out of range again. Nice. We could try Ah, no, it's just not doing it. And it's no longer straight. Yes, I get a little bit frustrated with these tiles. Let's do this in first person view. I think that looks about right, but once again it's gone off kilter. Okay, let's try it this way. And once again we're going to be winding up in the water, and to lift it up high, it's just going to, yeah, maybe we have to put two on top of each other then, that way. And it's not straight again. There we go. So if we put that about there, do we have enough for another one, or are we going to wind up having to use a dirt one instead? We don't even have enough concrete for a dirt one. Oh well, never mind. We'll just use it as a platform. Okay, so next up, what we want to do is craft a wooden shack. A wooden shack will be a combo of wood log and planks, hence why we've got so many planks. Because we've got a couple additional planks because I had to quickly do a tiny video, snippet of a video, so that testing chat could see that problem with the whole crafting situation. So next up we want to go to building, and we want to build a wood shack which requires the wood bench. So we build one of those, and we want to build a door. Oh, well, we don't want to build 8 doors. I don't know why that's doing that straight away. I have to keep an eye on that. And then we want to probably build 2 shutters as well. Oh, but we have enough. No, we don't have enough. Oh, reason why we don't have enough nails. We still need to unpack the nails. Okay. So what else are we missing? That's weird. Oh, there we go. Now we've got them back. Oh, there is some lag in there. I'll be one sec again, guys. Okay, looks like we're going to have food issues soon, so let's quickly get that campfire going and cook up some meat. Some hearty stew and some eggs. Fill up the bottles with the water over here, and then convert them into usable water. And everything else that goes with it. What's the lighter gone? Okay, it looks like it's not doing the animation, but it is actually working. So let's. Oh, we've got 2 dirty water currently. Let's do some eggs. And then we can do the hearty stew later. So this is a bug. Hopefully we'll get that sorted ASAP. There we go. So we've just got some more water, some more food. Just had a couple of eggs so that we'd get that up. Let's quickly place down our campfire. Might as well do it that way around, actually, thinking about it. Okay, so let's put down our house over here. Now, I want to go to the corner because placing this thing can be a nightmare sometimes. Because when I built one. Oh, Yeah, of course. The bars instead of the house. Okay. You want to do building? Well, we can make the landing pad straight away, so let's do that. What are we missing for the shack? Please say it's only the wood. No, we've got that. We've got the wood log. We've got the scrap metal. We just have to go closer to the workbench. So let's go over there. Crafting. House. Or shack. This one that we did this one. Maybe it was the doors and the boxes. I'll have to go over the footage again because I think I'm going nuts. What did we need for that thing again? We lost too much stuff. At least currently it's too much stuff. Later on it won't be a matter of too much stuff. Later on we'll have a ton of stuff. What did we need for those again? Need lots of nails. Okay, that will be a ton of stuff. Okay. But first things first, we just want to use the shack first because that's the easiest way to set down a base. Okay, so let's put this on the corner. And as you can see, getting things straight in the game, yeah, good luck with that. Come on, I hate the sway, just like everyone else. Okay, so it's not quite straight, but we can't get it any straighter than that. Sorry for everyone with the OCD, but that's the break. So let's grab made 2 doors instead of 2. I'm definitely going nuts. Oh, it placed 2 of them now. Eggs. Okay, we're definitely going nuts at the moment. There's the door. Let's place in that one. Let's craft up another one. We are going to need the tool, the workbench. Yep. Now, if you're on a multiplayer server, I highly recommend making those. The shutters, that is, because people can actually jump straight into the building through the window. And if you've got something that's unsecure, yeah, they can grab it. Okay, so we've now got the second one of those. So let's place that up there. Let's put the storage boxes in there as well. Again, good luck trying to get everything straight when trying to put them on top of each other. So let's put that on there. See, we can't really get them completely straight. It's so frustrating. So let's put it that way, and you don't really see too much. It's through the wall, which is the other problem, of course. But thankfully, we're not on a multiplayer server, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so we've got our, let's say, starter base down. We can put all the junk that we don't currently need in there. Do need that one. Need those. Don't need that currently. Don't need the extra door, although we could probably sell it later on. Don't need the nails at the moment. Don't need that one. Do want those. We'll bake a cake later. Okay. Actually, don't need that currently on us anymore now either. Same with the wood. We'll just wear us down for nothing, no reason. Same with those. We'll probably need a lot of that later on, so I don't really want to sell that. How much scrap do we have? We've got enough scrap currently still left, so that's going to be alright then. The reason why I say currently enough is because we need to make some batteries for the next tutorial. But what you can also do is, actually, I'll go through that as well. The other side of the building, we're going to need that wood back again, unfortunately, and the nails and other bits and pieces. So nails, wood, wood. Don't really need that one for this particular bit, but let's do that. Gonna have to drink again very soon. Well equipped. We're also tired, so our stamina won't come back because we're tired. Let's quickly drink. There we go. Okay, so the other thing that we need to do is let's create a couple of batteries first so that we don't use up too much of the scrap metal. So we want to go to component, I believe. No, survival. Not survival. In that case, it should be component. It's not under component. Where the heck is it? Provisions. No, that's only food. Tool then. It's not on the tool. Weapon. Vehicle. There we go. So we want a Bliss 3, but I think what we might do is, yeah, let's just do 3 of those. So we get 3 of those. So we're going to need it for the next tutorial, where we go about creating our own ship. Now there are several ways to do it. You can make it from components, and you can also make it from parts that you can purchase, where you need to have the credits to do so. So we're going to make it from the parts. But to make it from the parts is quite a hefty sum of things that we need to do, and it's also where the other tutorial comes in place, where we gather some crude and make plastic. So what I'll do is I'll do that lot of the crude and the plastic off camera, because we've already got the tutorial for that one, and then we can do the creating of a ship afterwards. So let's finish the building side of things first. So what we want to do next is we want to go to building. We want to make a couple wood floors. Looks like a couple is right. We can only make 2 at the moment. We need to make some more nails. So let's go back to component and make all the bundles of nails we can, which is 2. Probably want to make component. Probably want to make some more wood while we're at it. So let's say we make 40. That should give us a total of 80 timber. Well, 80 planks, should I say. Okay, so next up also, for later on, is to put down the landing pad. So we need to make sure that that's green all the way through and nothing turns red. So that should do it. Unfortunately, we do have an ore in it where we've placed it right now. Damn it. Should be right. I guess we could always move it a little bit more to the center. Let's pick it up and try again. I guess we could put it that way, but there's an ore over there as well. And I think there's an ore over there as well as our horse. Could be in the water. Let's have a look. Place. Don't want it that close. Guess we can just do it that way. It won't let us place it. That's so difficult. Oop, it will let us place it there though. Okay, so go in, and then we're okay. So basically, this is one that we need in order to craft the ship. Okay. I guess it's better than nothing. Okay. So we need a couple more floor pieces, then also a couple of walls, and let's have a look how it goes. So we want to do a bit more building. What are we missing? We are missing the nails. Let's unpack those. Okay, so let's do 2 more floor pieces, because that way we can also go over the roofs. Okay, and then we want to do 4 of those, and a couple of walls, just to show how you have to do a couple of things for the ceiling. And then that should be enough for the moment. Sorry guys, I'll be 1 sec. Okay, looking at the character, he's almost dead again, so let's quickly have him use one of those. It's cold again in here. Okay, so what I meant with a couple of issues with building and stuff, and the reason why we're continuing this little tutorial a little bit further, is when you place down some flooring and you want to get a ceiling in a certain place. Come on. Close enough. Okay, so there is, as you can see, a couple of issues when it comes to building in this way. And this is why I don't do it. Have to cancel it and bring that back in. And now you can snap it to all the different sides. Now, when you're placing, probably need 1 more wall, actually thinking about it. Let's just quickly grab 1 more wall. I only need 1. Whew, it's cool. And I'm tired. Okay, so next up, so we've got this little square. Doing a ceiling over 2 tiles is that simple. When it's over 3 or 4 tiles and you don't have any walls in between, it might be tricky for some. But for example, oh, wait a minute. Why is it giving us a half wall instead of a whole wall? What the hell? Oh, I made short walls. Why's it got a picture of a normal wall? Short wall. You have got to be kidding. Oh my god. Okay, so we need 3 normal walls. Okay. So yeah, this issue does happen quite a lot when you build this way too. Okay, we can't select that until we've finished crafting. Okay, so let's do with the wall. There we go, full size wall. And we can put another full size wall over there, and we'll keep hold of the third. Okay, so when it comes to doing the ceiling, which is the main reason why I did it that way, is if, let's say, it were to go to the other side, if we were to, let's say, flip that way, all you do is just use the scroll wheel and it goes across. Now, if you wanted another piece over here, but you didn't want to have a wall or anything there, as you can see, there is no way to bring it over. For some reason, it's allowing us to put one inside of it again, so there is definitely an issue there. But it's not letting it. Oh, it will let us do it that way, but as you can see, it's on top of the ceiling right there. So it's going to fall short, and it's going to be one little piece too high. So what you want to do is you want to cancel that. You want to grab the next wall, and you put that piece of wall there just temporarily, and you grab the ceiling, put that down, and as you can see, that's nice and flush. You cancel the next ceiling, and then you remove the piece of wall, and voila, you've got a piece of wall that now, sorry, a piece of ceiling that now can expand further. Now with that, we can remove that. Let's say we remove that one, because as you can see, it's fairly simple over 2. Let's remove 2 of these pieces here. And we place these 2 over here. So now it's quite a bit longer. So we place one wall piece down, we cancel that, then we open it again, and we grab the next ceiling piece. There we go. So now we have an open piece right here, where we can't get the ceiling into the right order. If we try to do it, it probably either, yeah, it would do something weird like that. So it's doing weird things. Okay, hello. So yeah, a couple of issues still with the ceilings. You can also put ceilings within ceilings. Same with the floors, the floor within the floor. It's not working very well. Okay, so cancel that, and then you grab the next wall piece, put it inside the middle, and now we grab one piece right there. Now the problem is, if we were to, let's say, put it that way around, it falls short again. So what we want to do is we want to grab that one again. We want to grab this one, and we want to bring that piece of wall forward to this side. Then we want to grab that piece of ceiling and do that. Remove this piece of wall, and there you go. You have a complete ceiling. Now it can be a bit tricky if you have, let's say, a wall of too high and you want to do a ceiling over it that way. The other thing to note is you can have only have up to a maximum of 250 items in the claim zone. So if you make a building of, let's say, 250 items, you can't put down any workbenches, you can't put down the campfire, you can't put down the sleeping bag, you can't even put down a vehicle. The game just will not let you do it. Now, if you had, let's say, 200 items, 200 pieces, and you put down the rest, let's say uh, what's it called, the workbenches, the campfire, and so on, but didn't have enough for a vehicle, and you wanted to craft a vehicle, it would not allow you to, once you've crafted the vehicle, it would not let you place it down in the claim. You have to make sure that you've got at least enough items left. Hence why you don't really want to submerge the claim block, because if you submerge the claim block, you can't see how many items you've actually already used unless you've been physically counting every single item. So I highly recommend not burying the claim block underneath the concrete slab. But that said, I'm just going to quickly. Oh, actually, let's just leave that for later. But that's basically how you do the ceiling. The ceiling is still a little bit finicky, as you saw there. There are still a couple of issues. There are also a couple of issues where, let's just say, things still don't look right, and that's because of placement down here. You get something that goes in the wrong direction. You can't rotate it, which is the other annoying thing. You can't rotate them around like that. So it's something that hopefully will get addressed at some point. But because it's not a game-breaking bug at the moment, issues like these are currently on the back burner. But hopefully soon they'll get addressed. So with that said, I'm going to leave you guys here with this one. If you've liked what we've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why in the comments below. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon and select all to get notified when the next video or live stream goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next tutorial video, as well as all the other videos to come, and the upcoming live streams. So once again, thank you all for watching, and bye for now.